Hi everybody. Listen, I wanted to just give you a quick little forecast about what's going on right now in between these two eclipses. Okay, so today is March 31st and it is the morning time on the east coast of the United States. So one of the first things, I'm going to look at my notes because I don't have this in my head a whole lot, but we have the moon moving into the sign of Virgo in the early afternoon on the east coast of the United States. That is around 2 p.m. Up until that point, the moon is in the final degrees of Leo. So we're going to have people that will be overreacting and being very dramatic until that moon shifts its energy and steps into the sign of Virgo around 2 p.m. on the east coast of the United States. So, you know, keep your head low if you feel like it. If you love drama, then go with it, have some fun, but expect that to be part of the energy of what's going on this morning. Now, I also want us to look at, you know, once Virgo, the moon moves into the sign of Virgo, and for the rest of the day until like 8 or 9 tonight, the moon is making a very hard aspect to one of Virgo's ruling planet, Mercury, Mercury in Aries. Mercury in Aries can be really straightforward and to the point, which can be upsetting for some people. Don't like to hear the truth that quick and hard and fast. But with the moon in Virgo, focusing in on all those details for the next 2.5 days even, but at this point, just for March 31st, that energy of the moon quincunx Mercury means communication is difficult for most people, and we really have a hard time making decisions about things. Far cry from the Leo energy of where the moon was just in the morning time. So the shift of energy will be pretty dramatic in the afternoon, depending on where you live. All right, and then we have a whole bunch of other things too. Let me get to that in just a sec. So on Wednesday, April 1st, the moon in Virgo, the first transit it makes for the day is in opposition to Neptune. So the focus of mainly the focus of the day here would be that we can be very creative and work with our dreams. So even though that moon in Virgo, as it's building to this coming eclipse on Saturday, you know, we really are honing in on the details. So if you're an artist or you're somebody who does a lot of creating, if you were to take that energy of the day for all of April 1st and focus and hone in on the details of whatever it is that you're doing, whatever projects you have going on, that's a great way to use this energy, and it won't feel so stressful. And then I'm going to look at April 2nd, which is Thursday, before the eclipse. Again, that moon is still in Virgo, honing in on the details. We also have a couple other planetary things. Mercury trine Saturn on that day, and that is fantastic for writing projects as well. And it gets us out of that tough energy of Friday the 31st, when the moon was quincunx Mercury. Now Mercury trine Saturn, and that means we can step out of any of the stresses we felt on Tuesday, if you did, as far as communication and getting your point across to somebody. The sun is also trine Jupiter on April 2nd, and with that being said, that's very happy, light, very comfortable energy that will support this upcoming eclipse. So make sure you're paying attention to your higher self. Make sure you're paying attention to the clues that you see, because if you miss a clue, you know, one thing always leads to another. Don't force these activities. Don't force anything. Allow things to move and process and go slowly through, because if it's meant to be, and I know this, we all have freedom of choice, and we all make choices, and our free will is always a part of this. But if we allow things to move and flow freely, it is much easier than if we're trying to force a situation. Nothing saying about hard work and getting things done. I'm just saying don't force a situation. And then on Friday morning, Good Friday, Friday morning at 3 in the morning East Coast time, the moon will then enter the sign of Libra, and it starts to prepare its process and prepare us for the upcoming eclipse on the 4th. That forecast is the video before this one. Go find it. You'll see it right on my website, nhastrologer.com. So the Libra moon, as it is processing, that Libra moon is all about finding that balance and that equilibrium. And again, just like I said a minute ago, it's about allowing things to flow freely. So that moon in Libra, there's a lot about that full moon on my other forecast, and the written forecast is on my website as well as this Facebook page too, and you go and find me there. Just want to leave you with that. So that's about 5 minutes. Hope You remained. Thank you, everybody. I'm Dorothy Morgan at nhastrologer.com. I've been a professional astrologer for over 25 years, so if you'd like to have your own private session, please come and find me. The link is below. Thank you very much. Blessed be, and namaste.